confidence. C, catch on to the spirit of life and show your true color. O, often the luggage called failure becomes heavier than life. Shred it time to time. N, negotiate a better deal with regards to your lifestyle if you feel low. F, fear of losing must be shelved forever. I, incidents of rainy days should be kept in mind, but think like the sunny day. D, delicate is your personality, so take care of your tender self. E, enforce some kind of self-discipline to develop your confidence level. N, never ignore the mind or even the body while preparing the self. C, create new avenues constantly and avoid old paths. E, enjoy what you do, then confidence will come easily. Surge. S, surging ahead assures a positive forward movement. U, ushering in a new phase, must be welcomed with festivity and celebration. R, random self-tests assure a soldier like preparedness. G, going green with envy makes you a limited person. E, ensure new networking with new hopes. Ahead. A, ahead means future partially unknown. Face it bravely, even the unknown. H, hope. Hope against hope is a key factor of facing the grim world. E, eternal strength should brave a neo dawn. A, ask yourself, do you have enough strength to surge ahead? D, dish up surprises minus suspiciousness. Thus we find new definitions in the 20 statements out of 3 words. Do ponder over them further and remember that after the night, dawn is bound to come. Have patience to cultivate a positive culture. Think about nurturing confidence in the next phase. We will discuss the art of acknowledging self-talents. Till then, take care of your confidence levels. Page 49. Towards self-assurance. Self. Self may be a 4-letter word, but it is so vast that we require more than a lifetime to know ourselves fully. Your precious self has a name, but beyond the name, there is a great personality. Beyond the personality, there is a self, which has multi-layers of known and unknown qualities. Again, beyond the qualities, there's a vast ocean of nature, which is unique and very compatible with the guna of the natural world. Chetna Tattva, consciousness that links the soul with the cosmos, takes us to the concept of the universal mind. Thus, we find consciousness is the pivotal hinge for our understanding of the self that goes towards the inner linkage of materialistic and spiritual endeavor, which finally reflects outside. All these revolve around self-assurance. Let us try to understand this aspect. Self. S. Self is your first love. Never neglect the self. E. Essence of your mission should never get defocused. L. Latent energy or power fields should be re-estimated. F. Fire your imagination and move towards your inner aspirations. Assurance. A. Assurance to the self by the self does matter a lot in life. S. Searching the self within and bringing harmony to your outside world matters. S. Surrender to God and none else. U. Understand and act. Never be impulsive. R. Rise in all occasions, even in the worst hours. A. Accept your negative points and work out to turn them into positives. Negative self should be buried for good. C. Careless. Careless self is negative quality. Mend your attitude. E. endurance in life matters. Once we try to understand the self and try to reassure the precious self, then addressing problems in life will not be difficult. One has to tap the vast inner energy field for our mending and self improvement and assured behavior outside. Be conscious about your power and then surge ahead and confidence with confidence, which we will take up next week. Till then, work on the score of self assurance and explore new horizons. Page 50, Fighting Out Negativism. We are in the process of comprehending the functional concept of precious person. We are tooling two main aspects of our life, positivism and negativism, which are parallel and sustain each other in a complementary fashion. One cannot throw away one part and accept the other fully, as there are nights in life as well as dawns with brilliance of light. But we have to reduce the darker aspect to enthuse a positive attitude to strive ahead and unveil the preciousness of ourself. But how to do this remains an enigma for many. And to further our understanding, we must fathom the nuances of negativism, which can become our springing board. Negativism. Negativism is part of our personality. Accept it and try to cap it. E. Entertaining negativism means killing your precious personality. G. Gather positivism from the energy field inside you and work it outside. A. Arrange your negative qualities and work them out with self-corrective methodologies. T. Treasure trove of our soul is positivism, but body has negation. Just be aware of this. I. Inspire yourself even in the most negative situations. That's your strength. V. Value systems or samskar help you to nurture positivism. I. Inner strength to combat failures is a must for fruitful living. S. Sustained effort matters. Remember that after the night, dawn will come. M. Modern drugs, intoxications, rings of depression are nest of negativism. Through these peelings, we have realized the essential elements of negativism, and we have become conscious about its pitfalls as well. However, to unveil positive instinct, we have to develop our character, piousness, and non-injurious qualities. Just by tooling the purity within one can defeat negativism and showcase the personality in a positive frame of mind and action. Yes, our next stopover will be optimism. Chapter 3. Optimism shines like star. Humanity shares one thing globally, that is, hope and viewing tomorrow through the perspective of optimism. Whatever background we have, whatever religion we practice, whatever the race we represent or the region we belong to, there is a common thread of optimism and hope which has helped us to create the fabric called humanity and civilization. However, with time, there came conflict, contradiction, and struggle, which revolved around pessimism and failures. Negativism has been visiting us quite often. In the context of arming the self with positive mantra, we have developed 14 layers in the first chapter. The first letter, P, has been explored in the context of person and personality, which needs to be healed in many ways, especially by alerting our mindsets. In this third chapter, we're going to look at the art of imbibing positivism to become a shining star. However, before we start thinking about optimism, we need to clear our mind of the hidden content of pessimism. So let us begin our journey by peeling off pessimism. Pessimism, poor. P, poor. Poor light causes poor visibility. Permission is viewing everything through poor light. E, escaping solutions and keeping the problem pending are the nature of a pessimist. S, slowing down the reaction time is the behavioral trait of a pessimist. S, simple and outright rejection and negation become habitual. I, impulsive behavior with a touch of negation is a trend a pessimistic sticks to. M, medium of support a pessimist requires all the time. I, initial confidence eventually becomes a habit. Initial diffidence eventually becomes a habit. S, satire or making a laughing stock out of others are a common trend of negative personalities. Mundane loving mind, and a hasty attitude are the pulses of pessimist. Thus, we have seen some of the given negatives of pessimism. However, to negate pessimism, one must culture courage to face the world confidently. Let us touch upon another layer of reality called courage and peel off the same to alter the concept of pessimism we have just discussed above.